So hello दोस्तों, कैसे हैं आप सब? Today we are gonna start a new topic of regression in Python. Yes, you heard it right, in Python. So let's start with the basics. We are gonna need some libraries, that is pandas, matplotlib, sklearn for model. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell my name. My name is in the please like, subscribe and share this video if you find it interesting. Share it to your buddies who are interested in this kind of stuff. Okay, so here is the data. So let's jump to our data. That hours versus the scores. 2.5 hours of study gives you 21 scores, and 3.2 hours of study gives you 27 scores, and that keep going on. And let's see what our data has to offer to us if we give it a chance to show in the scatter diagram. That's right. So the data that we can see is pretty much positive and is taking off like an aeroplane. Okay, but still we are gonna check the correlation between them. What is the relation? 0.97. Oh my god, that's a very great number. Very strong and positive. Right. They're gonna live with each other all of their life. Okay, now let's get into the regression part. Now for that we need to put some variables, name some of the variables, that is score and R. The score defines the data frame from the original data frame, that is scores. There's the column of the scores, and the R's give the column of R's. Okay, so let's get into the regression model. Wait a second. I did not run it. Let it run. Now let's run this. So what we are going to do here is that there is a predefined function, that is linear regression, in the model of sklearn. So we are going to fit our data into a variable that is named as model reg.fit. So one thing here to notice is that you're gonna put the independent variable first and then the dependent variable. So we are gonna predict the scores. So that the variable that we are gonna predict is has to come later only. Okay, the first one is the predictor. Oh yeah. So let's get uh, moving. Uh, these are the variables and the constants. If you know what the regression line is, there is a constant and there is a variable, and then we multiply it with the number that we are gonna predict with. So okay, so the variable in this equation comes out to be 9.77, and the constant is coming out to be 2.48. Okay, so let's get ahead and make a line, and this is the basic formula for the regression. So let's see the basic line that is coming out to be in a diagram. So this is the basic line with the scattered plots and a diagram. That this looks so good that all the data is very near to the line, so we can see that this is a very good predictor of the data. So now the thing is, we can predict the data enough when we have the constant and the variable, but we cannot see if our data that we are predicting is really okay or not. If our what I mean is, if the variable that we are taking, the independent variable that is ours in our case, is it a good predictor for the data? Has it been the good predictor as in the past? So we are going to calculate the R square of it. This tells us, the R square tells us how consistently the independent variable is giving us the results. So how good the independent variable is. So when we're gonna run it, we get a score of 0.95. If we multiply it with 100, we get a percentage that is 95%. So that's a very excellent score. We can rely upon it totally. Okay. So what we are doing here is I have created a separate column in the original data frame that is predicted, that is named as predicted, and it consists of a formula that is r into variable plus the constant. And the original question was, if a person reads or studies for 9.25 hours, what is the score that the person is going to secure in the examination. Okay, so we have our constants, we have our variables, we have our question value. Let's predict the value, what is going to be. So the person is going to score 92.90. So if you want to have the final look on the data frame, that I have added a different column in it. So let it process it. Oh my god, why can't you run fast? uh, what will happen if I run GTA 5 on you? Oh my god. So this is the basic scores, the basic data, and I have added a predicted value in it. This is 26.93 was predicted to be, but the actual value is to 21. This is the 52 was predicted and 47 was actual. What happens that there is an error whenever we are estimating something. We cannot predict anything with 100% accuracy. There are always odds. Okay, so when the things go uh, unlike that we have predicted, that there is an error. So if the errors count is more than our predictor is not a good predictor, but if the errors count is less, that the values are very close, very close to the values that we have predicted in the actual values. So we can say that the variable, the independent variable, is a very good predictor of it. So how are we gonna find that? I have actually told you that is from the R square. Okay, so I think we have pretty much completed everything in the very simple linear regression. So this is how it is calculated, and this is the code if you want to do it in Python. I'm sure you can mode it, you can change it according to you as well. Oh yes, there is always a different method. You can try it as well. There are test files, and there is some other data. Then when you have a larger number of data, then you split it into two different groups, in the test one and in the real one. So I will be explaining that all stuff in the later video. So for that, please keep studying also, and keep supporting, keep watching. All okay guys, now I'm gonna take off. Please subscribe to the channel if you like the video. Please share it to the guys who need to learn regression in Python. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Sayonara. Sat Shri Akal. My name is Inderjeet. I am your friend who taught you the regression in Python. Remember me. Okay, I'm just kidding. Bye bye.